this offense and Sean McVay's running of it and the creation of it with the coaching staff is second to none. What can you tell me or anybody else that you're able to share about what your role is going to be in this offense?
Yeah, I think they're just going to use me a little differently than Michigan did. I was more so a bell cow for Michigan, where I was running the ball 20 plus times a game, right? It didn't really catch the ball much, but obviously you see how they use Corum, who was a great running back. So I think they're going to kind of use me like a regular 3-down running back. A guy that can catch, pass pro, and run the ball. Something Coach Ron G tells us is no block, no rock. So we take blocking here seriously. And so they want a guy that can do it all, and I can do that for them. But like I said, it's been a great month. OTAs, just learning the offense and how disciplined and precise, Coach McVay, Coach LaFleur are when it comes to this offensive scheme, and it's been great, man.
Because I know Coach Sharon Moore was using you a little bit differently in the college football playoffs and towards the end of the season. There were a couple plays in the Rose Bowl, for instance, like uncorked, where you were doing some things that I hadn't really seen you do very much as tendency breakers. Is that the sort of stuff you're going to be doing a little bit more now, you think, in this Rams offense and professionally, Blake?
Yeah, I think whatever they ask me to do,
sure.
I'm capable of doing. Like, I think going into the draft, something I wanted to prove to scouts and the coaches that were watching was, I'm a 3-down back. I can catch the ball, even though I didn't really, catch the ball much at Michigan besides the Rose Bowl. But I caught the ball, sophomore year. I wanted to show them I could do that. And so I think, the coaches saw that. I definitely, will be catching the ball. I think they're just going to use me as, a 3-down back, someone that can do it all. And so, for me, I'm just going to do whatever they ask me to do because I know I'm capable of doing, everything.
Any sort of brain picking with Stafford that you've been able to have so far, Blake?
I haven't, sat down with Stafford and picked his brain.
Right.
But let me just tell you this. His ball placement, his IQ, and phenomenal quarterback. It's crazy, how he puts the ball where no one else can get it. It's absolutely ridiculous. He's a great man.
What do you mean? Give me a little bit more on that, Blake.
I mean, he just, the way he can, look this way, but throw the ball this way, it's just, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. But that's why he's, he's been in the league so long and been great at what he does for so long, man. It's exciting, being in the backfield with Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, and obviously with what you just described about him and then McVay, and then you talk to Cooper Kupp, and he sounds like McVay, right? Like you must feel like you're like in a sort of like a football graduate class right now. You know what I mean? Like after your tenure in Ann Arbor.
Yeah. Man, I tell you what, these players, they're so intelligent and their football IQ is just, through the roof. They're so smart, when it comes to reading defenses, knowing their own plays. Hey, maybe we should do this. Maybe we should do that. So, there's nonstop talk on how we can get better, what's working, what's not working, how can we, fix it. And so, it feels like I'm in a graduate class, every day.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.